Good morning. Welcome back to Pisces in the Water. And thank you so much for tuning in to our channel that we share together. At this time, it's about 5:30 in the morning. And I felt this great energy that I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, so we're going to start by turning on our, well, not turning on, but lighting our candle. That one was very difficult to put on. Okay, that is one of our signature collections from Bath and Body Works, of course, the jasmine, Japanese cherry blossom candle. All right, now let's get ready to move forward. It smells so good. And I really love elephants. This one is like super duper old. It's been in our family for many years, and I felt like it needed to be here today. You know, majority of us know that elephants represent wealth for some odd reason. So we want to represent that. We want the wealth. We want to be happy. We want to be successful, and we want to have more time to spend with our family and friends. So thank you so much for tuning in to Pisces in the Water, where we are talking about abundance and how we can be the best versions of ourselves. Dear God, the angels that walk with us, our ancestors, please show us, please show me. Ooh, that was a lot. All right, let's flip that. Let's fix that. Okay, please show me. My hands are so cold right now, guys. Okay, so those are our first cards. Please show me the message for our Pisces family and friends here on Pisces in the Water. How to become the greatest version of themselves. Is there an additional message to the 4 cards that we have here? Please and thank you. We want to improve ourselves. We may have some thoughts in our mind on how to improve ourselves, and we want to have the best answers to do so. Okay, guys, that looks like that might be the cards for today. So we're going to just put this back and just kind of put it out the way. Okay, Pisces family and friends, we're going to go ahead and get started. So hopefully you can see all this cards without this falling over. Give me 1 second, I'm still trying to get this to work. It keeps wanting to fall. Okay, that should be good. So for our first card, ooh, there's a lot of cards. Oh my God, the first card is the Devil. Hopefully you can see that. And let's put on the light. This is our first card, the Devil. And it basically means as a representation that you're feeling like you're bonded to something, to life, maybe a contract, and you're just wanting to free yourself. You may have exactly what you wanted and what you desire to have, but it's no longer making you happy. You feel like some kind of restriction on yourself and onto your life. So if there's something like a job, a relationship, an apartment complex that you're tied to, a gym membership, a relationship, maybe you're leasing your vehicle and you decided that you're wasting money and you just want to get out of it. And you're thinking, okay, I need to go backwards. I need to get myself out of this. I want to be more free. I want to spend more time with my family and my friends. And I don't want to work just to give away money or to give away energy. That's what this card represents. Our next card, girl, there's a lot of cards today, is the Moon. Okay, so for me, maybe you are waking up in the middle of the night, or you're waking up very early in the morning before anything opens, and you just have this abundance of energy. Like you see all these animals around, like, I mean, you even have the lobster. So maybe that's signifying like you're Pisces and you're around these other wolves or somebody, and maybe you guys pray to the moon, or maybe you wake up looking for answers and the doors are opening for you. And as you see the sprinkle dust coming down, and you're just like, man, things have to change. And I know that they're changing because I see the doors opening and I see the sparkle dust coming down. So you're coming out of the devil energy. You're doing prayers. Maybe you're writing in your journal, or maybe you should be writing in your journal because the doors are opening for you. So whatever you want to go towards, it's happening, and it's happening quick. The doors are already open for you. So you got to stay on top of things. Our next card is a Two of Swords. And with the Two of Swords, it's just representing that you're going through life not really understanding. Maybe you said, Jesus, take the wheel. And you're just going through, and you do have your armor and your swords for anything that comes your way. It could be a good thing. But it's also like representing that it's like you're protecting yourself, which is also a good thing. You're not trusting people around you anymore. And it's like you might be blindfolded, like you don't know what's happening, but inside with your arms across, it's like that's a protection. And it's like you're going towards that, what you feel. And maybe your feelings is telling you that it's time for change, because you don't see what's happening, but you can feel things are happening. So maybe stay in this energy for a while just to get through to the next chapter that you're going through, especially if you're finding yourself in the devil energy. Our next card represents the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is just someone that's in mastery. Like you've mastered something and no one is going to mess with you. Basically, you have this king-like or this queen-like spirit about you. You have abundance of fruit. Like you can get whatever you want. And you're protected. It's basically like you see the hands of God holding a sword. Like you're protected. So you literally can walk through like how you're walking through life, and you're protecting yourself here with this card. Like you can walk through life with your sword, but it's not necessarily needed. You can walk through life blindfolded because you are covered by, your ancestors, the higher angels, God, whoever you believe in, you are protected. That is the hand of protection. So just keep moving forward. You're doing the right thing, okay? Our next card is the Six of Pentacles, meaning that you have more than enough money to share to those who are elderly, and you're just making it work. You're doing everything. And man, this one feels like home. So, and it shows that you have balance. So I know that you have a lot going on in your life. But stay focused. You have people that are counting on you. So either maybe you have parents that are older. You have people that are counting on you to help them get through stuff. Or maybe you're helping a community. Or maybe you're a boss. And you can't just chill. You have to keep pushing forward, okay? So I know you have days where you're having sadness. But remember, like, you have these people that are looking up to you. Like, literally, they're looking up to this person. So keep moving forward, okay? You do have that balance within yourself. You know how to be humble, even though you have so much to provide. You have so many pentacles. You got the bread. You are humble. People love you, and they know that they can count on you. So stay in this form and just know that you're protected, okay? Our next card is 7 of Cups, more wealth. I'm not too sure about this card all the way. It's a little confusing. But looking at it, just if I can just interpret it from the way that it looks, it's like maybe, and it has like a cloud around it. So maybe you're dreaming of like a higher dimension of yourself. Because, you know, in the dream world, you know, a lot of times it's like we know that it's ourselves, or we know certain people in our dream, but it's like everything is at your, or maybe the dream is looking, maybe your dreams are coming to you like the shopping mall. This is how I'm interpreting it. So your dreams is coming to you as like in a shopping mall manner. And it's saying, you have access to this dragon. You can grow food. You can, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Bubbles. You know how to make champagne. You have access to real estate, because that looks like some castles on a hill. You have access to real estate. However, there's some snakes, maybe like some people around you that they like you, but at the same time they can bite your head off. So you got to watch them. But you're also very protected. And then whatever this head means, but let's just say that the head represents like loyalty, or like to your higher being, and to remain humble. But also, if this is like a shopping experience, but this one is not a shopping experience. So maybe saying like these are shopping experiences, but maybe it's also saying this 3 of Cups here, this one is like a snake-like energy. So like watch the people that are around you. They're not necessarily good for yourself, even though you're protected. And then this one is the people that are, I mean, this person kind of looks kind of depressed too. So kind of watch that too, because you can have all this going on for you, and you can have the snake-like energy, and you can have the depressed people that don't want to do anything, but it's all over protection. So if I can put that all together, would be that maybe these are things that is happening in your dream. Like it's telling you like you can create, you have access to a dragon, and a dragon will help you get there. Maybe the dragon representing an airplane or a train or an automobile to get you wherever you need to go. This little reef thing can represent like you have access to grow food, something to that level of growing food, or flowers, like maybe you're really good with your hands. And then the bubbles representing, you know, that you have access to, or you know how to make champagne or some kind of formula, or maybe you make medication. And then you also having access to real estate. So maybe this is what your access is, and it's also telling you to pay attention to the people around you. So maybe these are just your thought process. So representing, pay attention to your dreams, okay? Your dreams are going to show you who you're supposed to be. And if you want the best dreams, have some magnesium, and then there's a ginkgo something. So have those that will help you with your dreams. And maybe I can attach a link below so that you can find it. Then our last and final card is Six of Swords. Again, somebody coming in from the past. And I always look at this card as someone coming in from the past to teach you something or some new knowledge that they've learned. So yeah, it's a person that's going to be coming in from the past, and they probably get on your nerves and you're tired of them, and you're like, I really don't want to date this person. They keep coming to me to date me. But maybe they're over the fact that you're no longer interested in them to date them, but they still want to check on you. So just be open to someone in your past coming back, and they know that you might not be interested in them. But they love you enough to always keep checking on you, and with hopes that maybe one day you guys will be on the same page. And they have people behind them too. So apparently whatever they're doing, they're doing really well. They got that wreath around on their little stick there, and they're kind of fancy, and they're coming to show you how fancy they are. However, you still look at them as that past person. So just try to be open with this person from the past and just listen to what they have to say and be a friend. Okay, just be open and listen. Okay, beautiful people, that wraps up our session for today. So with our storyline, it's a really good storyline. So you're coming from the devil energy, stating that you're in a place right now in your mind that you feel stuck. But however, with the devil energy, remember that you can easily take those chains off. So typically in other cards, there's like a way to just like pull the chain right off of this one, or you can easily take it off, and I'm sure there's probably a collar that you can just remove it. So the devil energy is something that you choose to stay in. It's like a low caliber energy. However, you get everything you want. So keep in mind with that you can make choices to stay where you are, or you can move forward. So that's saying time to move forward. Whatever it is no longer serves you anymore. You're no longer happy with the situation. And in life, we want to be happy. And you've been praying on it. So your cries have been heard. So whatever you believe in, the gods, the angels, they heard your cries, and they're opening doors for you right now. So even though they know that you're going to be very protecting of yourself, they got you. You can walk in blindfolded, and things are just going to fall into your lap, and not necessarily fall in your lap. You still have to put in the work. So if there's a job that you want because you're no longer happy in that job, and you've been praying for it, start sending out your resume. If you know that you want to be in a good, healthy relationship, your cries have been heard. So just align yourself. Like, you're not going to meet somebody at home or like on Netflix. Like, they're not going to come for you. Your Uber Eats person is not going to come and knock on your door and say, hey, you want to date? Like, even though if they felt like that, they're never going to say that, because that's weird. If it's a lease that you're trying to get out of, there's always ways to get out of your lease. If you have a car lease, you can always turn it back in. You can, I don't even know if you can, but I would, put that lease on freaking turbo, whatever it's called, the car leasing, where you can put it on there and you can lease out that vehicle for the day. You probably make more money that way too, and until the lease ends, and at least you made your profit back if you felt like it's wasting your money. Another example is if you're in an apartment lease, you can always say, hey, like, I'm going to sublease this place, or let me find someone else to take over the lease, and I'm going to go and live with my friend or rent a room from my friend because I don't have people that visit me anyway. Or if you have an extra space, you can always utilize that. Like, there's so many ways to get out of the devil connection. Like, you choose to be in the devil connection. So, I mean, the devil is always going to give you exactly what you want, but it's going to be at a cost. So if you want to be happy, find a way to get out of it and create. And God always says, like, where you want to go is you already have the tools to get there. So just remember that you already have the tools to get out of that connection. And that's God showing you the protection, that you're protected, okay? However, you also have the money to take care of those around you. So don't feel like, oh, I don't have enough, or, you know, you're going to always have enough. And you have people that look up to you. Literally, this person is looking up to this person. So just keep that in mind, that people look up to you. So whatever choices that you make throughout this, you know that people are looking up to you to help them out. So remember that. You might be a boss, so you have employees that look up to you, and so you have to be on your business. And then this card represents that there are things happening to you, or you're seeing in your dream. You're looking at things in your dream, and your dream is trying to show you the way out. Okay? So things that you've been seeing in your dream, don't ignore it. And then also there's someone coming from your past, and they're going to come to you and say something that's going to signify those two things, something that you've seen in your dream. Or maybe you've seen yourself hanging out with this person in your dream. And they're just going to like clarify what you've seen in your dream. Like, that's correct. That's what you need to do. So this is a beautiful story, everyone. I hope this helps you in some way. And I hope that it helps your day in the way that you see yourself going. You're doing a phenomenal job. And I just want to let you know that. Keep pushing forward. And thank you so much for tuning into Pisces in the Water. I really appreciate you. And feel free to check out the link below as far as having better clarity of dreams with the magnesium and the ginkgo. Those definitely help me. So I hope that it helps you as well. And then you're also welcome to donate to the channel if you like. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in.